Hello everybody, welcome into the channel. Today is Sunday. It's actually Father's Day, so happy Father's Day out there to all the dads. Happy Father's Day to my dad. Dad, if you're watching, love you. I don't think I've ever talked about my dad on here because I'm always going thrifting and such with my mom, but my dad is awesome. He's like Honest Abe. He's like Abe Lincoln. I'm trying to explain him. He is who he is. He's kind of like Popeye, you know. He is who he is. He doesn't try to like impress people, you know. He's just a real chill, honest guy, a simple guy. He's a really hard worker. He taught me really good work ethic. I definitely credit him for that. My mom's a hard worker too, but my dad as well. So, anywho, my dad's awesome and I love him. So, happy Father's Day, Dad. Love ya. So, yeah, it's good to acknowledge all the good daddios out there. My heart goes out to all those who might be missing their dads today. Sometimes it can be really hard on days like this, so my heart goes out to you. Love and hugs, everybody. So it's early yet today. I gotta get some packages going and get everything boxed up because, yes, I gotta go see my dad today. It is Father's Day. So, oh, and I got my Hillbilly Mocha today, guys. And check out this cool cup I have. Had it for a while. It's really neat. The Beatles, see? And inside it says, "Love is all you need." Isn't that cool? And it's shaped kind of round-esque. Kind of curvy, like a submarine, I guess. I don't know. Okay, guys, hope you have something good to sip on, snack on, because we're going to go over some pretty good sales, all right? I am Jules, the full-time flipper, the single mama, the one-woman show. Gonna fall down if I'm not careful. Woo, okay.
Full-time flipper, single mama, one-woman show.
And we are going to go over some what solds today. So let's do it. Let's go, guys. Okay, guys, we're starting out with a small one, a postcard. Yeah, I used to pick up postcards way more than I do anymore. You know, there's a lot of money to be had in postcards, but you kind of have to know what to look for because a lot of them are very bread and butter, such as this. Yes, this sold for $9 plus shipping. It is a cute little Disneyland kind of souvenir type of thing. I'll show you. It opens up. It's got quite a few. Oh, it's got a rip in it too. See? It was taped. See all the different scenes, vintage from back in the day. Dumbo. And here is Mr. Walt Disney himself. Yep, I found this at an estate sale. Probably paid, I don't even know if I paid $1 for it. You know, usually you can get postcards pretty cheap. There are postcards that can sell for really big money. I have found some here and there along my journeys. And like I said, I used to be more into picking them up, but now I just kind of lost interest. If I were out somewhere and they had like old Halloween postcards or anything I knew might sell, well, of course, I would pick them up. But I just don't usually take the time to kind of leaf through all the postcards at estate sales and such. But definitely an awesome niche to get into if you are interested in that and it sounds fun to you. Very long tail, have had it forever. Good to see it sell though. Going out. Okay, we have another double whammy, guys. This is really weird. Okay, I sold 2 pairs of black onyx sterling silver screwback earrings, like within a few hours of each other, and it is not the same seller. So kind of odd, right? But that happens a lot, like I said before. Let me see. These are vintage sterling silver black onyx carved face screwback earrings, and they're signed. Cool, right? That'll focus. Yeah, see? They have a face in there. I've had these for a while. Little screwbacks, and they're signed on the back. So very long tail. I forget pretty much everything about I forget everything about these. Don't know what I paid. Don't know where they came from. They're old. They're a pair here. Chunkier, as you can see, kind of. Got more of a thick silver and chunkier onyx. And they're also screwbacks from Mexico. Yeah, so these both sold. The carved face ones sold full price. I had them on there for $24, and the chunkier one sold for $20. I took an offer for them, plus shipping always. So good to see them go. And just a long tail item, but you know, jewelry I don't mind because it's so small and easy to ship, guys. So good sale. Coffee break. Something's on my mind, guys. really know if I want to talk about it though, but I probably am. All right, I'll talk about it as I show you the next item that's sold, which is Sarah Coventry. Very pretty set, but like I've mentioned before, Sarah Coventry doesn't sell that well for me. I think it's just there's more out there and be a little less desirable. Just not usually worth quite as much, and it probably sits longer than other costume jewelry, vintage costume jewelry brands. But look how pretty that is. Kind of look like moons, right? Like the goddess symbol. It's pretty neat. So this only sold for 20 plus shipping for this pretty necklace here and these little clips that match. Nice, right? I only paid a couple bucks for this, I believe. I think I found it at a thrift store. Signed on the back. Yes, I love getting jewelry because I don't have a lot of storage space. So it's really easy to ship and easy to store because it's so small. Okay, so yesterday I went to an estate sale that wasn't far from my house. That's always nice. I wasn't even really sure what I was looking for, particularly in the house. I just knew I wanted to go, and it looked like some cool old stuff was there. Turns out at this sale, they had like this little plastic bucket full of jewelry, and a lot of it looked old and it was sitting on the table. There's already a reseller lady sitting there looking through it, and then there's another reseller lady also looking. So I go over there and start looking. It looked like some stuff could be good. You know, it was all kind of mixed together, so it was hard to say. You had to kind of, rummage through as we're used to as resellers. So the one lady across from me had a little pile going on, and in her pile was this really pretty looking brooch, lots of colorful rhinestones, and I was like, ooh. And I just wanted to look at it. I did not want to take it from her. I just wanted to look at it. It looked so pretty. It like caught my eye. And I said to the lady, "Oh, that's really cool. Can I just see what that looks like? I don't want it. I know it's yours. I just want to look at it." And I kind of reached over in attempts to pick it up because I just thought she would be cool about it. And she was like, "No,
No! No!
and she like pushed it over near her and like covered it up, like, So I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I would have never like take it from you or anything. It just looks pretty. I wanted to look at it. That's it." And she's like, "No, you can't look at it. You can't look at it."
No!
And I'm like, "Okay, okay, okay." I could have just brushed it off. I mean, all she told me was no. Unfortunately, with reselling, it can be competitive. That is probably the number one thing I dislike about reselling. This is my career, it's very important to me. I don't want negativity in that space. It's important to me to protect my energy, stay as positive as I can, as much as I can. I remember going to sales in the past, and for a while, I kind of had that competitive like nature too. I remember this one girl would always be like the same sales I went to and always in front of me in line. And I started thinking that this one girl was like my arch nemesis. And every time I'd see her, I'd have that thought in my head, like, oh, there she is again. She's going to get all the good stuff. And it took me a while. And I actually started feeling bad. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I had some kind of epiphany or something. I don't know. I just started thinking of it in a different sense. Like, come on, Julie, there's so much junk out there. Okay, junk, treasure. There's plenty for everyone. There's plenty. Okay, there's junk to be found in all corners of the earth. And just because someone else gets a few things and you don't doesn't mean there's not stuff at another sale for you, or you're not going to show up at a thrift store early one day or whatever and get some really good stuff. It's a balance like that. Just kind of roll the punches. And I started looking at it more that way. And even when I did look at things like, oh, I got competition, I was never outwardly rude to anybody. I would never be like that. There's no point in that. It's just stupid. It bothers me when people are too competitive and in an outwardly rude way because I don't think it's necessary. But I get that there's always going to be people like that out there. There's always going to be bad apples in every crowd. You can't escape that. I don't like it. I just don't like it. I've always been that type of person, though, that I just want to be friends with everyone. I want to be like, hey, I know we're competition here, but we can help each other out. And when it comes down to it, like I said before, there's plenty of treasure for everyone, believe me. Unfortunately, there are landfills full of things every day that people just throw away. Great items that could be passed along or recycled. And as a reseller, I think we should think more that way. We got to help each other out, not be like cutthroat about stuff, you know? That's my food for thoughts anyhow. I just hope someday more people realize that, and if not, that's okay, because I'm gonna stay positive and have that outlook for myself, and that'll help me deal with things better and enjoy my job better, because it's fun and I want it to be fun. So, rant over. I talked about that. Okay. For probably too long as usual. So let's get back to the sales, guys. Okay. Okay, I sold a granny square blanket again. Yay. So I mentioned how these don't sell as well as they used to, and they don't really. I feel like they sell for less because this one is a smaller one. Let me see. It's 35 by 50, so it's kind of just like a couch throw. Very nice though, nice colors. And it sold for $17.10 plus shipping. I paid like barely anything for this from my local thrift store. So good sale there. I believe it was last weekend. I went to some yard sales and I found some vintage Canon towels. I just sold something. Oh, I have an offer. Okay, I'll look at that later. But yeah, see, nice matching. Okay, I paid, I think, maybe $3 or $4 for these. I don't really remember, but they sold for $24 plus shipping. And very fast, like within a week. So good sale. Okay, if you didn't know, this is a bolo, guys. Check it out. Some of you might remember these from back in the day. I know I had one and I loved her so much. These are Mattel My Child dolls. And look at her face, looks kind of funky, right? Their whole bodies are really soft and cool. Got her at my local thrift store, by the way. I think I might have paid like $1 or $2 for her face wrinkling like that. See how the materials getting loose and stuff. I thought, oh Lord, I know these are a bolo, but I'm not sure because of the face issue going on there. So I cleaned her up, fixed her hair, made it nice, and she's got her full outfit on, which is awesome. This is her original outfit. So cute. And she sold for $40 plus shipping. Even with the face being kind of funky, and I definitely noted all that and took plenty of pictures. Upon looking at different listings, I think this is kind of a common thing that happens to these. So people probably look past that as long as they're not too rough looking or dirty. They are sought after. So yeah, very good sale. She's going out $40 and she sold international too. So yeah. Okay, so last weekend I had my local yard sales and I found a couple Department 56 buildings, which are definitely a bolo. I was super excited. I paid $15 a piece for them. And this one sold within a week. It's called Garden Valley Vineyards Limited Edition 25th Anniversary. It's in its original box and everything, but I'll show you some of the pictures because the grass was so nice. I mean, these Department 56 buildings are so well made. I can see why they're collectible. They're very nice. So I paid $15 for that and it sold for $57 plus shipping going out. Good sale. Okay, so another tooled belt sold. Yep. This one didn't even have a buckle, guys. Look at this. No buckle, just the leather part. As you can see, and it says dash 8 train locomotive on it. See, dash 8. Well, it doesn't say train, but that's a train, dash 8. And it has a little locomotive. A lot of train stuff can do well, but this sat for a while. The right person has to come along and want it. So this sold for $14 plus shipping. And I paid probably 50 cents for it from my local thrift store. Good sale, easy to ship, going out. The local thrift store was having half off of everything, and which is awesome, right? And I found this there, Ninja Blender, and it was $10. I only paid $5 for this. And it's like the box is kind of rough looking, but it's got all the stuff inside and it's like new inside. So I paid $5 and it sold for $35 plus shipping. Probably within a couple weeks. So good sale. Yeah, Ninja's a really good brand. I'm sure a lot of you know, but yep, Ninja blenders are good. Okay, a couple clothing items sold that I don't have on me, but I'll show you the screenshots. We have a One World top. One World, some of it can do pretty well. Not super high end, but cute brand anyhow. One World top, women's large cardigan, kimono, tank set, blue boho shirt combo. It sold for $14 plus shipping. And I believe my mom gave me that, so I didn't even pay anything for it. Thanks, Mom. My mom, my sister, and I both love this brand, Lucky brand. It doesn't resell that amazing, but I love their stuff. It's so cute. Lucky Brand cardigan duster sweater. Yeah, this was really nice. What size was it? Size a medium. I don't know. This sucker sat forever. I don't even know. I've had this so long. I think I took an offer or sent an offer. It sold for $10 plus shipping. Yeah, not a whole lot, but hey, like I said, I've had it a while and it's a very nice sweater. So glad to see it sell. All right, that's all for today, guys. I am now drinking more coffee. Yeah, it's happening. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a great day, great week ahead, and happy hunting out there. Toodaloo.